There is a quiet contradiction built into modern housing. We live in an age of advanced materials, engineered standards, and strict building codes. Yet one of the most important parts of our homes, the roof, is often designed to fail within a few decades. Most modern roofs come with a warranty, 20 years, 30 if you're lucky. Replacement is expected, planned, budgeted for. And yet, across Europe, and especially in medieval towns and rural regions, there are roofs that have protected homes for hundreds of years. Not museum replicas, not restored facades, but original structures that have endured rain, snow, wind, and time itself. If modern technology is superior, then why do medieval roofs still stand? Medieval roofs were not built to be replaced. The key difference is not materials alone. It is intention. Medieval builders did not design roofs as disposable layers. A roof was the primary defense of the entire structure beneath it. If the roof failed, everything failed. There was no concept of changing it later. A roof was meant to last as long as the house, and often longer than the builder himself. That single assumption changed every decision that followed. Steep roofs. Let gravity do the work. One of the most visible differences between medieval and modern roofs is pitch. Medieval roofs were steep, very steep. This was not aesthetic. It was practical. Rain was not meant to sit. Snow was not meant to accumulate. Water was expected to leave the roof as quickly as possible. The longer moisture remained, the greater the risk. Modern roofs, especially in urban areas, often favor shallow slopes. They save material, simplify construction, and reduce height. But shallow roofs invite water to linger, and given enough time, water always finds a way in. Medieval builders did not try to block water. They removed its opportunity. Deep eaves. Architecture as protection. Another nearly forgotten feature is the deep overhang. Medieval roofs extended far beyond the walls beneath them. These eaves shielded walls from rain, reduced moisture exposure, and protected wooden frames and foundations. In many cases, the roof did more to preserve the house than the walls themselves. Modern design often trims eaves for visual simplicity or cost savings. The result is a structure that relies on coatings and chemical treatments rather than geometry and shelter. When those treatments fail, nothing remains to protect the building. Heavy materials, stable structures. Medieval roofs were built with weight in mind. Stone slate, thick clay tiles, large timber frames. Even thatch, when properly layered and compressed, formed a dense, stable covering. These materials shared a crucial trait. They did not move much. Modern roofing materials are lighter, thinner, and more flexible. They expand and contract with temperature. They shift with wind. They depend on fasteners, adhesives, and membranes to stay sealed. Each movement creates microscopic gaps. And water does not need large openings, only patience. Weight gave medieval roofs stability. Stability gave them longevity. Ventilation, roofs that could breathe. Perhaps the most misunderstood aspect of medieval roofing is ventilation. Modern construction often aims for airtight perfection. Medieval roofs were never airtight, and that was intentional. Airflow allowed moisture to escape. Timber dried naturally after rain or snow. Condensation had a path out. In many modern roofs, moisture becomes trapped within sealed layers. Rot and decay begin invisibly, long before any damage is seen from the outside. Water does not only come from above, it also comes from within the house. Medieval builders understood this intuitively. Roofing as a system, not a product. A medieval roof was not a single product installed on top of a house. It was a system. Pitch, material, structure, ventilation, and overhang all worked together. No component was expected to solve the problem alone. Modern roofing often relies on isolated solutions. A membrane here, a coating there, a chemical treatment somewhere else. When systems are replaced by patches, longevity disappears. Two philosophies, two outcomes. Medieval roofs were built under a philosophy of permanence. Modern roofs are built under a philosophy of replacement. Neither approach is inherently wrong. Modern life values speed, affordability, and standardization. Medieval life valued durability, repairability, and generational use. But we should not confuse convenience with superiority. The medieval roof did not survive centuries by accident. It survived because it was designed for a world where failure was not an option. What medieval roofs still teach us? The lesson is not that we must return to medieval living. It is that some principles do not age. Move water quickly. Protect structures with design, not chemicals. Allow materials to breathe. Build systems, not shortcuts. When we do these things, time becomes an ally instead of an enemy. Conclusion. Medieval roofs were not miraculous. They were thoughtful. They respected gravity, weather, material limits, and time itself. And in doing so, they outlasted the age that created them. Perhaps the question is not why medieval roofs lasted so long, but why we stopped building as if time mattered.